Breaking news, wrestling nerds. WWE stands are shaking and quaking as their beloved benefactor, Triple H, has unfortunately been canceled by cancel culture. But don't blame this on the woke crowds that centralize on Reddit or Twitter, formerly known as X. This is all Triple H fault for being out of touch with reality. Everyone here at Triple T Industries know that All Elite Wrestling is the end-all be-all of top-tier wrestling and that World Wrestling Entertainment have a lot to do to reach their heights of cage match ratings. But Triple H this weekend had a childlike tantrum at the fact that All Elite Wrestling is such a great company. While debriefing the esteemed journalist and social media influencers at the Royal Rumble presser, Triple H took the opportunity to cyberbully wrestling royalty. Triple H is no better than your bullies in high school and has attitude problems allegedly, potentially from his failed tryst with wrestling superstar Finn Balor. Triple H allegedly made a move and Finn Balor turned him down as he is already dating fellow Judgment Day member Dirty Dom Dominic Mysterio. But back to the plot. Triple H, at the presser, was asked about Total Nonstop Action's Jordynne Grace showing up in the World Wrestling Entertainment Women's Rumble. He said, say this in a gruff voice, I want to thank. Oh, sorry, that was a cue I just read, didn't I? Haha, my bad. Let me start again, we can edit that out in post, Triple H said. I want to thank TNA for allowing Jordynne Grace to be here and participate in the Royal Rumble. It's exciting to just be able to branch out. I'm not going to use all the cliched terms about what doctor people go through or anything like that because it's stupid and silly. End quote. That is a hostile thing to say and honestly a disgraceful low blow to the wrestling community and a wrestling company beneath WWE's level. And now for all your WWA stans that think I'm going to say it's bullying Tony Khan and his glorious wrestling promotion All Elite Wrestling, you'd be wrong. Triple H is insulting none other than New Japan Wrestling, the greatest and kindest wrestling company globally. Triple H is coming off as mean, cruel, and cold to a company that has struggled since the pandemic and is just getting back on their feet, because it was none other than New Japan President Tanahashi who first mentioned the Forbidden Door. So Triple H, trying to dunk on Tony Khan, made a huge L and ended up being canceled for bullying one of the most beloved wrestling icons we've seen since Mick Foley. Triple H is a petty man that can't handle for a second the idea of someone other than him coming up with fun phrases and terminology. This coming from a company that has a Universal Championship but doesn't allow anyone in the universe to go for it, let alone anyone in the WWE's universe. Furthermore, to say that Forbidden Door is a silly name while WWA literally had a show called Great Balls of Fire is calling the black kettle really dark. This disrespect to President Tanahashi is inexcusable. Triple H is expected to retire from the company any minute now in disgrace. He is a delusional old man who tries to insult Wrestling Promoter of the Year Tony Khan, but instead doesn't do wrestling like the intellectuals like me and those on Cage Match and ends up insulting beloved and wonderful Hiroshi Tanahashi. If you still support WWA after this, it says a lot about you. And please keep the comments free from tribalism and hate speech towards Tony Khan, Dave Meltzer, or Weezy. I've had enough about the comments as of late that are blatant cyberbullying and have reported all of them to my dad who used to work out at the gym regularly. Don't forget to subscribe.